about it. So, the NBA draft was yesterday and the day before, and it went well. But everybody was speculating which round that Bronny James will go to. Will he go in the first round or the second round? So, first day of the draft, we were speculating maybe he'll go number 17 pick to Los Angeles Lakers. Unfortunately, they took somebody else. And then yesterday, which is the second day of the NBA draft, there was rumors. Actually, the rumor was true that Rich Paul, Bronny James, and also LeBron James' agent was telling people, like, hey, if you're gonna draft Bronny James, if you're not the Lakers, if you're gonna draft Bronny James, we're not gonna play for you. We're gonna send him. We're gonna play for the send him to the Australian League for a year or so and everything. And with Rich Paul, he's a very, very powerful agent. He has that power to do that. And with the number 55 pick, the Los Angeles Lakers finally chose Bronny James. So congratulations to the James family. Congratulations to Bronny James. He got selected. We're pretty sure that LeBron James is going to sign his deal. Right now, he hasn't signed his deal yet. We don't know. He signed his deal to opt in or opt out. But we assume that he's going to sign with the Lakers for a 3-year deal. And this will be the first time ever in NBA history that a father and son actually play together in the league. If Bronny, plays well in the summer league and everything. But I'll spend more details about getting my take and everything. But Hakeem, play the video, the Sports Center. It should be cool because this is from Instagram. So go ahead and play the clip of Bronny James' reaction. After that, we'll chop it up.
Oh, with Dr. Umar?
No, the Sports Center. I already sent it to you already. I don't know if I did. Yeah, I sent it to you.
As I can get ready for that, there you go.
So yeah, man, congratulations to the James family. This, like I said, this is the first time in NBA history that we will see a potential of seeing LeBron James play with his son, Bronny James. I remember a couple years ago, LeBron put the picture of the idea, like, you know what, I'm old enough to, be in the league to play for my son if he gets drafted and everything. He said a couple years ago, and this year, it's happening, man. So congratulations, man. So go Ronnie, man. What's your take? Bronny James will actually get to play with his father, LeBron James, with his upcoming season.
Not only that, but shout out to LeBron James because he kept himself very well, so he'd be able to play in the league for that very long time, so he could play right next to his son. So shout out to him for keeping pretty much himself in great shape for so long to play with his son. So kudos to him. However, with the situation with Bronny James, a lot of people was very skeptical with that because the simple fact is they knew a lot of people already are aware that he was going to go to the league because the simple fact is because of LeBron James, he is LeBron James' son, so he's gonna have some wiggle room, not only that, but some form of power to talk to the league and tell them, hey, I want to play next to my son. And not only that, LeBron James' contract was up for grabs, so rather his son was going to go to the let's say if someone to go to Utah Jazz or go to the Heat, LeBron James would follow right after them because he said, "Hey, I want to play next to my son," and remember he have the right to do so. And especially with this league and how powerful LeBron James is, they were going to pretty much allow that to happen. So the Lakers didn't want to pretty much take that chance, so they're like, "Hey, we see the opportunity, we might as well just go ahead and take it," and they took it because if Bronny James would have went to any other team, LeBron James would have followed suit because he made it clear, like, hey, I don't want to retire unless I can play next to my son. And he is the first player to do that. But and not only that, but the only reason why a lot of people are skeptical about Ronnie because remember in college he wasn't playing so well, but yet he was still able to go to the league, and not only that, but able to be pretty much one of the people to get picked in the draft pick when you have all these other players who could play better than him, who could rebound, have more assists, more points, and pretty much more of a better athlete. However, because of the simple fact he's LeBron James' son, he was able to go in the league quicker than the other people. Go ahead, Akeem.
Thank you, brother. You gave a good detail. Now, I want to first speak from a person who, from a family perspective, what LeBron did was beautiful. You make life easier for your kids. Let's point that out. We all know that with the stats that Bronny James got, he shouldn't have got drafted. But his father brings millions of dollars to the Lakers. They sell out millions of tickets, and we need to make him happy. We talked about the JJ Redick situation. We know that was a LeBron James play. This is just a reenactment of when Kobe was in the Lakers and he had power and he was able to get certain people off the team. Bronny James in 2023 averaged 4.8 points in a game. 4.8. Assists 2.1. Rebounds 2.8. For the love of Christ. The stats are out here. You we just gonna be happy that he's gonna help retire his dad. That's all I'm saying. From a sports lover, the guy who was convicted of and got exonerated, he's a beast. You know what I'm talking about? The one who got drafted to the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he is.
He's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, close to 30 points a game. Yeah,
30 points a game. Him and Edwards together is going to be a problem.
yep.
I don't see nobody winning no championship then. But this, I don't mind this as a lover of family that he got this. Hey, you help your dad retire. But this is going to be a whole nother Michael Jordan situation. Sometimes your kids ain't going to be able to follow after your footsteps. You should have went and become a data analyst.
No, but you gotta understand something. But he still has some time to. You gotta understand something. How can he still have some time to develop? Because, like Jordan said, he is going to the summer league,
Yeah.
and he's playing next to his dad, so his mindset is gonna be totally different than how he played in college.
And I understand that, but y'all are more sports fanatic than me. I'm
Mm-hmm.
on the outside looking in. You could tell these talents by high school up until college. If
Mm-hmm.
in that point, if they didn't got it, you could probably get it after that, but it's not gonna be like godlike level. You know who's gonna be a problem? He's been given a problem from day one. Gilbert's Arenas' son and Carmelo Anthony's son.
Yeah.
I've been watching them play. I think it's Carmelo Anthony's son name is Kai or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's a problem. Sharif O'Neal was a problem before he had that heart condition. I don't know what's his status up now. So that's the thing. So that's my whole thing about that. I'm happy he has drafted, continuing the legacy, but I'm very skeptical. Hopefully he could shut my mouth up with some godlike plays.
Yeah, with that, Hakeem, I would agree with you if they would have drafted him in the first round. But the thing is, they drafted him in the second round, and if people don't know that, when you draft in the second round, your contract is not really guaranteed. And people that's majority that draft in the second round, they usually don't make it to they don't usually don't make it to the training camp. They usually play in the summer league or they go straight to the G League. But the thing is, with Bronny James, this is why he have a shot. You have a big time agent that's Rich Paul, who is the same agent as LeBron James. So they do have a plan for Bronny James. They do actually have a plan. So my thing is with that is like Bronny has to show up and show out in the summer league. If he plays well in the summer league, best believe he'll be in training camp. If he doesn't play well in the summer league, he would probably take a route of playing the G League and really build his development to be a rotational player. With Bronny James, I can see him being at his height. If he's very, very good he could be a very, very good rotational player. Meaning he could be like Steph Curry's little brother, Steph Curry. If he could have 5 to 10 years to be a rotational player, that's equal success. Because once you're in the NBA, you only last average NBA player lasts 3 to 5 years. Bronny James, and he can develop and stay in the NBA. I don't care if he goes to different teams, Toronto, Clippers. I mean, he might stay in LA for a couple of years till LeBron retires, and after that, he can be traded somewhere else and everything. So what I'm trying to say is, if he gets like I say, LeBron James is his dad, so he's gonna teach him everything, all that type of thing. So if he plays well in the summer league, if he puts up at the max 10 points, six assists, and 4 rebounds, to me, he has a good chance to be be in the training camp and also be on the squad. And if he's in regular season, I really don't see him playing maximum minutes or minimum minutes. I can see, Bronny James coming out playing when it's a blowout, and maybe he play with his dad and everything, something like that. So what I'm trying to say is that Bronny James, like I said, he does have a shot. If you got drafted, you always gonna have a shot. Even though his stats says otherwise at USC, Hakeem, there's some players in the top 10 who average 8 points a game, and they still projects, and because they teams see talented, they can boost up and everything, especially in this year's draft. But Bronny James, like I said, he drafted 55. It's a good project and everything. And like I said, LeBron has a plan for him, and also Rich Paul, who is one of the best agents in the game right now. They do have a plan for him, and hopefully he could be a rotational player. And if you play for 5 to 10 years, just as a rotational player, that's a success as well. And also, too, I would say one more thing before we go to the next topic. Bronny James' younger son, Bryce James. If LeBron James can play a little bit longer, his brother can play in it too. And his brother is better than Bronny. He's bigger in size. Because LeBron is 6'1", and Bryce he's 6'6". And I hear he's a little bit more talented than his brother.